pleasant morning to one and all. Now our students of Vidyadhari Public School are going to perform a beautiful skit, The Three Caskets. I hope you enjoy and you encourage our children. Thank you.
Good morning all. Today we are going to present the drama The Three Caskets, which is extracted by William Shakespeare's novel The Merchant of Venice. So now let's introduce the characters. Now the first is Portia 1, which is enacted by Ritika. Portia 1 by Ritika, Prince of Morocco by Spandana, Prince of Alban by Spurti, Portia 2 by Swati, Portia 3 by Zaiba, Bassanio by Shrunchala, Nerissa by Nisarga, and The Servant by Bhavna, and Greciano by Umashankar. And now let's start with the Act 1. It is in the Portia's house, Belmont. So entering the Prince of Morocco.
Portia of Belmont is an heiress. Before her father died, he prepared a will with a few conditions for Portia's marriage. This was to make sure that only a man who loved Portia for who she was and not for her wealth would marry her. According to the will, there was 3 caskets, one of gold, one of silver, and the other one of lead, which had inscriptions on them. One of them had a Portia's portrait hidden inside. Only a suitor who chose the casket with Portia's portrait would be eligible to marry her. In addition, all suitors were required to take an oath. If they choose the wrong casket, they would never marry and they would leave Belmont and police right away. The challenge was not only a test of wisdom but also of character. It ensured that only the best man would marry Portia.
And now let's continue with the Act 1. Portia's house, Belmont. The entering Prince of Morocco.
Long live Prince of Morocco!
Long live Prince of Morocco! Long live Prince of Morocco!
Dear princess, don't mistake for my dark complexion. The shadow color of mine is due to the burnishing sun, whom I am a neighbor and near friend. I tell you, lady, this face of mine acquired by my love. I swear the best regarded ladies of our clan are beloved too. I won't change the hue of man except to steal your thoughts, my gentle queen. In terms of choice, I am not free. I am engaged. But if my father had not stopped me and limited me by his wit to heal myself, there are chances. By this sword, I won 3 battles and killed the Persian prince. I also killed the Sultan Solomon. I would also overstay the stainless eyes on the earth, pluck the young feeding cups of the bed, or mock the lion when it roars for its prey. Just to bring you over, you, my lady. You must make the choice and either not. If you swear me, if you not choose wrong, never talk to me again in the way of marriage, nor will not bring unto my choice. Nerissa, go, draw the curtains. The first is gold. Who choose me shall grant what many men desire. The next says, the silver. Who chooseth me shall get as much as he desires. The dull lead says, who chooseth me must give and hazard all he hath. In one of these, it contains my picture. If you choose that, I am totally yours. But lady, how do I know I made a right choice? In one of these contains my picture. If you choose that, I am yours. Let me check. The lead casket. What hazard for lead? This casket threatened me. If I were to risk everything, then it would be only for fair advantage. I won't choose the lead. A golden man does not choose the lead. I won't choose the lead. Dear noble prince, please proceed towards the next casket. What does the silver casket say? If I judge myself, I deserve quite a bit, but quite a bit may not be enough to win you over, my lady. No, I am misunderestimating myself. I deserve the lady from my birth, wealth, good, graces, breeding, then over than my love. But no problem, I choose now. I will see once more the gold, says. Who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. But why this the lady? All the world desires her. Deliver me the key. I will choose the gold. Deliver the key. Oh help! What we have here? A carrion dead with whose empty eye. A written scroll here. Let me read it. All the glitters is not gold. Often have you heard that told. Many men his life hath sold, but my outside to behold. Girdled toms to worms in full, had you been as wise as gold, and his limbs in judgment old your answer had not been installed. Say your well, it is cold. Cold indeed labor lost. I accept the fate, welcome the first audience.
Just now we have completed with the Act 1 and now let's go to the Act 2. Entering the Prince of Aragon, Portia and Alisa.
Long live Prince of Aragon! Long live Prince of Aragon! Long live!
Wait, I pray you, Johnny Curtin Straight, Prince of Aragon has taken his oath and came to his election. Look there, stand the casket, noble prince. If you choose the casket in which my portrait lies, then our marriage ceremony will begin straightly. But if you fail, without more speech, you must leave the place immediately.
I accept the oath, and I will never unfold to anyone which the casket I chose. Next, I will be gone from here, and finally, I won't talk to any lady in the way of marriage if I lose in this fortune.
Everyone swears to these orders, due to which comes a risk for them due to my worthless life.
Fortune to my heart's hope, gold, silver, and base lead. Lead should look better if before I hazard anything for it. And the gold, who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. What does it mean? It refers to many of the fools who choose things on the basis of their appearance. But I am not going to fall for this. I am going to choose other. Let's see what silver says. Who chooses me shall get as much as he deserves. Yes, well said. Who might be able to cheat their fortune, or they may gain to claim dignity without he deserves it. He can't do it by corruption. No one will be able to claim dignity if he doesn't deserve it. Everything a person earns is because he deserves it, not because of his corruption. Now I will take what I am deserved to. Now pass me the key for the silver casket. Now I will unlock my fortune here.
What do you find there? It's a long pause, noble prince.
What's here? The portrait of an blinking idiot presenting me a schedule. Did I deserve no more than a blinking idiot's head? Now I'll read the scroll, what it says. The fire 7 times tried this. 7 times tried that judgment is that never choose amiss. Some there be the shadow's kiss. Such have be a shadow's bliss. There be fools alive, I wish silvered, oil, and so was this. I had come here with one full head, but I am leaving with the 2. Goodbye. I am leaving now patiently, and I will try to control my anger.
Thus has to be a moth that has been burnt by a flame of candle. All these suitors are cunning full. They have wisdom by their wit to lose. Come, draw the curtain, Melissa.
Now the Act 2 ends and the Act 3 begins, the enter of Prince Pisanio.
Lady,
Here, what would my lord?
Madam, I saw an young man near the gate. With him there was a man who brought greetings and in a gracious manner. I have never seen before. He was such a successful one.
No more, I pray you. I am afraid that you may spend the whole day praising him. Come, Melissa, for I long to see this messenger of Cupid who came so mannerly.
I hope it is Pisanio, Lord Love, came to win you, lady.
I pray you, my love, pause a day or two before you risk yourself. If you choose wrong, I may lose your company. Please wait here for a couple of months before you make any choice. I'll teach you to choose the right. If you choose wrong, I may lose you. I know I'm talking too much, but I am doing this to make time last longer. I stay you from election.
Let me choose because I'm feeling torture.
Anyway then, I am Locklead one of them. If you find me out, then you truly love me. Let the music sound when he does the choice. If he loses, then make a swan-like sound and a sad music so that I can cry a river for him and so that he can swim when I can cry a river for him and so that he can swim when drown in it.
The appearance of the cascades may be different, but the whole world is triggered by their appearance. In the court, argument of Kara, when presented with skills and elegance gets received. In that way only, every immortal thing has a goodness appearance. Beauty is also the weight of the cosmetics, the woman who wear it beautifully. It's like an inviting shore that leads to dangerous oceans. So I have nothing to do with the gold and the solid metal which Midas students eat, and the silver which is used in exchanging currency. I go with the bracelet. I like its simplicity. I don't worry if it warns me of the risk. Give me the key of the little casket, lady.
All my emotions turned doubt, hopelessness, fear and jealousy are now vanishing. My love towards the sunrise is growing. I should be a little calm or I may get killed by the rays.
Once I find here fair Portia's portrait. It certainly looks like her. Here is a scroll with my summary of my fortune. A gentle scroll. You that choose not by view, chance I fair and choose as true. Since this fortune falls to you, be content and seek no new. If you want to be well pleased with this, and hold your fortune for your bliss, turn to where your lady and claim her with a loving kiss. I do everything in the scroll. Before that, I think I am someone who has completed for the praise. And I am not sure because I am so stung by the victor. And the audience applauds and claps out for his success. I think I am still in a dream. It should be confirmed by you, love.
I wish I were 20 times more better than myself. I wouldn't be so ambitious as to that just for myself, but for you, I wish I was 1,000 times more beautiful and 10,000 times more richer. I also wish that I could be infinitely good in virtue, beauty, wealth and friendship, only so that you could think highly of me. I am just an unlessoned, unschooled, unpracticed, but it is fortunate that I am not too old to learn. All that is mine is yours. I give you everything with this ring. Never give this ring away from you or lose it. If such a thing happens, I will have the right to get angry on you. Congratulations.
It is a token for your love, Portia.
Thank you, Bassanio.
Lady, you have left me speechless, but the blood in my veins speak to you. I am so confused as a buzzing crowd after hearing your brilliant words. I assure you that when you see me with the finger without this ring, it will be a day I die. And you can also confidently say that I am dead when you see these rings without me.
My love and lady, it is now our time to watch your dreams come true and to cry. Good joy, my lord and lady.
Hope you have enjoyed the skit, children. So my special thanks for the editorial committee, Dhruvant, Master Ventesh, and Master Umashankar, and Master Likith, and Master Tanush, and Master Manohar. So, and I congratulate all the students, those who have made this event successful. Thank you.